ReactOS, the open-source Windows alternative that's been 30 years in the making. Let's first start the introduction. Imagine an operating system that looks and feels like classic Windows, runs many of your favorite Windows applications and drivers natively, but is completely free, open source, and built from the ground up by a dedicated community. No Microsoft licensing fees, no telemetry tracking your every move, just clean, auditable code. That's the promise of ReactOS. For over 30 years, this ambitious project has been quietly working toward a bold goal, creating a fully compatible, open-source implementation of the Windows NT architecture. In this video, we'll explore what ReactOS is, its fascinating history, current capabilities, limitations, and why it still matters in 2026.
So, what exactly is ReactOS? ReactOS is a free and open-source operating system designed to be binary compatible with Windows NT-based software and drivers. It aims to provide a familiar Windows-like desktop experience while being built independently of Microsoft's code. It's not Linux or a wine wrapper. Unlike Linux distributions that use compatibility layers like Wine or Proton to run Windows apps, ReactOS implements its own NT kernel and subsystems from scratch. Windows programs often run as if they're on a real Windows machine. Familiar interface. It features a start menu, Explorer-style file manager, control panel, and other elements that Windows users will instantly recognize. License. Released under GPL v2 and LGPL v2, allowing full transparency, modification, and redistribution. The project's mission is straightforward. Run your favorite Windows applications and drivers in an open-source environment you can trust. Now, a brief history. From FreeWin95 to today, ReactOS traces its roots back to 1996 with the first commit in its source tree, making 2026 its 30th anniversary. It evolved from the stalled FreeWin95 project, which tried to clone Windows 95 but got stuck in planning. Jason Philby and others shifted focus to the more robust Windows NT architecture, rebranding and restarting development. Key milestones. Early 2000s, first bootable versions with basic command line and desktop. 2016, 0.4.0, major improvements in Explorer and debugging tools. 2025, release of 0.4.15 with plug-and-play fixes, audio improvements, and better driver handling. 2026, significant progress with unified live install ISO, new storage drivers, early NT6, Vista-era system calls, and impressive gaming demos. The project now boasts nearly 90,000 commits from over 300 contributors and about 15 million lines of code, mostly in C and C++.
Now about the current status and impressive achievements as of mid-2026. ReactOS remains in alpha stage, but recent developments show real momentum. Gaming breakthroughs. It successfully runs classics like the original Half-Life and, more recently, Half-Life 2 on real hardware, for example, with NVIDIA GTX 960 and legacy drivers. These demos highlight improving graphics, sound, and hardware acceleration support. Compatibility progress. First NT6 system calls implemented, for example, for Vista-era support, expanded processor functions, and better third-party driver handling. Many older Windows XP 2003-era apps, Office 2003, older Firefox, VLC, WinRAR, etc., work well. Hardware and installation. New PNP-aware ATA, SATA, AHCI storage stack, and a single unified ISO for live testing and installation. Work on UEFI, SMP, multiprocessor, WDDM GPU drivers, and even ARM64 experiments, Raspberry Pi 5, is underway.
Everyday use. Basic productivity tools, file management, and legacy software run smoothly in virtual machines or on supported hardware. You can download the latest stable 0.4.15 or nightly builds from the official site for testing. Now, advantages of ReactOS. Privacy and freedom. No built-in telemetry. Fully auditable code means you control your system. Legacy revival. Perfect for breathing new life into old hardware or maintaining specialized software that modern Windows no longer supports. Educational value. Developers learn Windows internals deeply. Many contributors gain skills valued by tech companies. Cost-free. Ideal for education, embedded systems, or users seeking alternatives to paid OS licenses. Community-driven. Transparent development on GitHub with opportunities for anyone to contribute.
Now about limitations and challenges. ReactOS is not yet a daily driver for most people. Stability. Crashes and bugs are common. Alpha software by nature. Hardware support. Best with older or specific devices. Modern Wi-Fi, latest GPUs, full WDDM is in progress. And some peripherals can be tricky. Limited 64-bit app support. No full WoW 64 yet. Software compatibility. Newer Windows 10 or 11 apps, advanced DirectX, and signed modern drivers often fail. Not everything runs perfectly. Performance and features. Lacks full modern security features, power management, and polish of commercial Windows. Development pace. Volunteer-driven, so progress is steady but incremental. It shines in virtual machines for testing or specific legacy tasks, but expect tinkering.
So, who should try ReactOS? Retro computing enthusiasts and gamers wanting to run classic titles natively. Developers and students interested in OS internals and Windows compatibility. Users with old hardware or specialized software needing a lightweight, free, NT-like environment. Privacy advocates looking for transparent alternatives. Tinkerers who enjoy experimenting with open-source projects. Pro tip: always test in a virtual machine, VirtualBox or QEMU, first to avoid any risk to your main system. Check the compatibility list and community forums for app-specific advice.
Now about the future of ReactOS. With ongoing work on modern drivers, better installation, multi-core support, and expanding API compatibility, ReactOS is slowly but surely closing the gap. Its 30-year journey proves the dedication of its community. While it may never fully replace Windows for everyone, it serves as a powerful tool for software preservation, education, and digital sovereignty. The project welcomes contributions, code, testing, donations, or bug reports. If you believe in open alternatives, now is a great time to get involved. Conclusion: ReactOS is more than just an OS clone. It's a testament to what persistent open-source collaboration can achieve. It may not be perfect yet, but its recent milestones with games like Half-Life 2, Vista-era steps, and hardware improvements signal an exciting future.
Have you tried ReactOS? What legacy apps or hardware would you love to see it support? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like if you found this helpful, and subscribe for more deep dives into open source tech. Thanks for watching. Stay curious.